are live in Biloxi, Mississippi for one of the greatest nights in wrestling history, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Rock Big Bad, and I'm Sean Vanity, and we're here to talk to you about what's going to happen tonight. Tonight, the latest acquisition, CM Punk, will be addressing the crowd and let everybody know what's on his mind. Man, CM Punk is crazy, man. You never know what that guy's going to say. Not to mention, we're going to have a main event in which Double J will perform double duty, teaming up with DDP to take on the band's leader, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and that no-good Syxx as Rhett Titus makes his way to the ring. What do you think is going on through Rhett Titus' mind tonight, Vanity? Well, I tell you what, I always liked Rhett Titus. I always thought he was a real strong guy, and he just got to keep his mind off the women and keep his mind on what's going on in the ring. This should be a great tag match. It absolutely should be a great tag match. Live on Rage. You never know what's going to happen in the square circle. The fans seem to love Rhett Titus. Man, I can't blame him, man. He's such an athletic guy. And the women think he's handsome, man. I can't argue with the women. Can't dispute taste, man. You just can't dispute it. He's going to be taking on a couple of mean customers tonight. But here comes his tag team partner. The crowd is going crazy as RVD heads to the ring. RVD, Rob Van Dam, there he is, and the women love him, the fans love him, they appreciate, they know they're gonna see some action tonight. Rob Van Dam, the master of the 5-star frog splash, the man who's very moving in the ring, the Rolling Thunder, shakes the ring with his broken body. He doesn't care, he puts it all on the line. Rob Van Dam is reckless and the fans appreciate it. There he is, Mr. Main Event himself, RVD. Man, let me ask you something, man. Do you think RVD ever thinks this is gonna hurt before I do something? I think he looks at the ring and says, I have to do whatever I have to do to come out victorious. And here come a bunch of jerks. The untouchable, unteachable myth, John Morrison and Big Kaz. Man, you can't teach size, and Kaz has that in abundance. Look how huge he is. One of the biggest men. The most athletic man in wrestling today, Titus. And that damn John Morrison, the ego between these two men could push all these people out of this stadium in Biloxi. And we're underway. What do you think's going to happen tonight? I mean, Hollywood Hogan and DDP have been going at it. You know, they're slated to face each other at Ballistic. And tonight they're going to be teaming up to take each other on. Well, Double J has a match earlier in the night against a guy he's not too happy to deal with, one John B. Layfield. And John B. Layfield has said he doesn't think much of Jeff Jarrett, but Hollywood Hulk Hogan wants to cling to power here in ICW, as he's done in every federation he's ever been in. Hollywood Hulk Hogan is undisputedly the biggest name in wrestling history. If you were the biggest name in wrestling history, you keep your power too. Undoubtedly so, but tonight, Hollywood Hogan's gonna face the People's Champ, one Diamond Dallas Page, and I don't think Hollywood's ready for what's coming his way. I hope these two guys don't get an early count on. They get back to the ring. Rhett Titus going at it with John Morrison. For now, Titus has the size advantage, but once Big Cass gets in the ring, we all know where that advantage will go. Big Cass almost bumped his head on the sky coming in here, man. It's unbelievable how big that fella is. Couple of hard stomps by Morrison. I've been hearing a lot of things that Jay Lethal hasn't been getting along with the total package, and those two might come to blows any day now. Well, you gotta realize Jay Lethal's on the rise in this business. He's on his way to becoming one of the elite stars, if he's not one already, and he does not appreciate guys like Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor's a comic book character. Lex Luthor, no, I don't know what you're saying. Well, Lex, he don't appreciate guys like the total package getting in his way. That's a lot to overcome. A man the size of Luger in your way is a built-in roadblock, as we see RVD taking some liberties with Big Cass. RVD doesn't matter if he has the side advantage. He can jump up and make up for that height advantage. So he can fly. That's one thing Cass can't do no matter how big he is. Oh, what a maneuver by all the power. Right day in the morning. RVD doesn't even know where he is right now. With all the tension going on between the band, Hollywood Hogan, the Outsiders, Nash and Hall, Syxx, Buff the Stuff Bagwell. A lot of guys are saying that the real threats are coming from the outside, people who are mobilizing to deal with these kind of guys. Man, I heard Jim Cornette's putting the crew together. Man, I heard a guy from New York named Stapleton had a direct help in bringing in CM Punk. I've heard a lot of these things, and I'm starting to think that managers are coming back, and these guys are forming teams that the likes of which the NWO, the band, may not be ready to deal with. Not to mention the ultimate free agents, the legend Sting, the one and only Nature Boy. Well, I tell you what, Jim Cornette said he's going to unleash some monsters here in ICW. One of the people he's going to release is going to be here tonight. The most dangerous man that owns the world, the master of the world, Psycho Sid Vicious. Sid Vicious is out of his mind. He's always been out of his mind. He'll always be out of his mind. Here's a man who only cares about hurting people. And here's a man who plans on continuing to hurt people. RVD uses some of that speed. Morrison's got a little bit of speed too. Rolling Thunder right across Morrison's chest. Maybe broke a rib or two on RVD, but he shakes it off. He goes for, I thought he was going for a tie. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. Morrison kicked out, but you can say it wasn't a lot of strength in those kicks, man. RVD gets the tag. In comes Rhett Titus, the so-called sexiest man alive, the master of the 5. Titus with a good counter on Morrison and a good forearm. And Morrison's got some speed to him. Look at that chop on Morrison right to the chest of Rhett Titus. Titus looks like he's going airborne, but Morrison gets the hot tag. Oh, Titus. Titus bit off more than he could chew, and now he's at the mercy of one giantly big, angry Cass, who looks to be sizing him up. Man, Cass is so tall, man. I mean, this is a guy making eye contact with the moon. Red Cass looking at Red Titus. Red Titus surprises him with a clothesline, taking Cass down. But he's just no match for Cass's strength. Oh, what a slam by Cass. Cass goes for the cover. RVD breaks it up, and I gotta believe if he doesn't, That's the end of the match. Taz chases him out of the ring and brings him back in. This man is a monster, ladies and gentlemen. We talk about the monsters coming into this company. We can't forget the ones that's already here. Red Titus trying to get a whip on Taz. Nice little slam. Titus going airborne again. RBD getting in the cheap shot. What an elbow by Red Titus. He could be going for the cover. Taz kicks out easily. It takes a lot to this man laying down is almost halfway across the ring, ladies and gentlemen. But you can't dispute the heart of Red Titus with a wild swing, and Taz avoided it as big as he is. Followed with a slam. Discretion being the better part of valor. Man, I think it was the best thing he could have did because he would have been on the floor looking up the stars and looking up the Taz too. Outside of this, a giant like Taz is, oh, what a DDT. Let's look at that again. Oh my God. Look at that DDT. I don't know if Red Titus is even going to be alive after that. And now Taz. Red Titus is a big guy, but he can't compete with the size of Big Taz. He just can't. Neck breaker by Taz. Oh my God! Oh my God! That's probably it for Titus. The referee utilizing that count. Titus jumps off the air out of the sky. Thought he had Taz, but Taz just disputed it. But Titus with a DDT. A little bit of a show-off for Titus. Titus makes the tag. Here comes RBD. RBD being a fresh man is not a good look for Big Taz. The Big Taz moves out the way with a heavy stomp. Oh no! Oh no! Like he was a rag doll, ladies and gentlemen. RBD trying to get some life out of this hold. RBD, maybe counter it. Oh, what a jawbreaker as a counter. And Taz eats it like it's nothing. Super kick from RBD. RBD going airborne. Oh, Taz from the corner. It's hard enough to hurt this man. Let alone keep him down. And when Big Taz just did that splash, RBD saw his neck shake, his bones break. Big Taz has all the strength and stamina of a 2-minute war. This is really a 2-on-3 match. RBD with a counter. Taz might have been looking to finish him off. RBD with those quick kicks, but Taz has a kick of his own and a smack to go with it. RBD with a counter. Using his speed with that nice German suplex from RBD, took all of the stamina he had. RBD doesn't know what to do with this monster that's literally twice his size, twice his strength. But RBD, some strength from RBD. A face first suplex, and back comes in Red Titus. Red Titus goes for the belly to belly, but Big Taz says, not today. Rhett Titus with a counter of his own. That's some strength from Titus. Titus trying to get a quick shot in on Morrison, but it did not work out. Morrison breaks up the count. RBD and Morrison going at it. Dropped like a sack of potatoes and not big cash. Rhett Titus with a great suplex that really didn't do it. Oh, what a move. What a shot, man. He knocked this dude down. Rhett Titus going airborne again. He knows he got to pull out all the stops to beat this man, and Jazz saw it coming, scouted him out. Saw it from a mile away. Cass goes for the boot. Man, if that boot lands, that's going to be it for Rhett Titus. I guarantee you. Oh, that boot. Big Cass with the boot. One. Rhett Titus kicked out. I didn't think he kicked out. Man, with all this stuff going on today in this company, did you ever think that you ever see this another episode of Rage, and you're seeing one of the most impactful matches between four of the brightest superstars you've ever seen? Did you think you'd see this? Never did, man. Never did. Morrison had him scouted. Titus recovering. Morrison had him scouted again. Morrison. The speed of Morrison. The Unteachable Myth is a deadly team. Morrison's speed, Cass's strength and size. This doesn't look good for one Rhett Titus. Oh, what a maneuver. There you see their best assets working in tandem. Man, Morrison got high enough up. Titus is still in this. Titus with a slam. Titus with a slam. Head first. That one jarred Morrison. RBD thinks that's it. Morrison kicks out. RBD showing his strength. You know, RBD has some unorthodox moves. RBD going to the top. He's going to the top. He went for the 5-star, distracted by Big Cass, and ate that whole thing knees first. Morrison and Van Dam. I don't think RBD knows what he is right now, to tell you the truth. What he just went through, man. Oh, what a maneuver. What a maneuver we come to expect from Morrison. That'll do it. If RBD hadn't broken that up, that was the end of the match. And the cockiness of Morrison. Man, turn around and get that guy on the mat. Don't just be sitting there bragging. RBD kicks out. Morrison gave him a little bit too much room to breathe. He took it off. Morrison. That speedy onslaught. Dismantles RBD. But RBD said not today. What a corner by man Darren. And it looks like that myth is about to be taught. RBD, a little confused. This thing kick in. Decides he's going airborne again, but here comes Cash waiting for him. Cash throws him right off the top turnbuckle, head first, courtesy of Big Cass Airlines. Oh no. Man, that's the thing. Morrison's not afraid to take a low blow when it suits him, man. He knows he'll do it. What is Morrison thinking right now? What a toss. Using RBD's own weight against him. Morrison goes to the submission. RBD's almost out of it. RBD submits. The Unteachable myth are your winners. Man, you know you're never going to hear the end of this. Their egos make them brag. They won the first match in the first Rage, and they are not ashamed to tell anybody. You know that.
Here is your winner,
RBD, Rhett, Titus gave it everything they had. And when you have a guy with the size of a Cass, a sneakiness, a cunning, and a speed of Morrison, it's not too much you can do. That boot. The Unteachable looks like they're here to stay. They want gold. They're not going to give up until they get the gold. And they said it's only a matter of time. And the size and skill of these two, I have to believe it. It is only a matter of time. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. More to come tonight. We'll be back right after these messages. When two warriors meet, it's never pretty. Hollywood Hogan and DDP hate each other. And now temperatures are rising at an all-time high.
Big man. If I gotta kick your rear end and jump through hoops to get my belt back.
Now, Diamond Dallas Page and the immortal Hollywood Hulk Hogan will go ballistic. ICW Ballistic, live on pay-per-view. We are back live, and you can hear that sound. That means only one man's coming to the ring. That's right, it means there's no other than that hungry Ryback, hungry to eat everybody in sight. Ryback is on a murderous streak through this company right now, and I don't think anybody can stop him. That's right, Ryback is just one of the biggest, solidest dudes. He's out here to destroy everybody he can because he says he wants the belt. He wants the gold, and he shall have it, and who can stop him? Ryback looking to get in this three-way match. We're going to probably see Ryback do all kinds of damage, using strength against Darren Young. But there's someone else coming to the ring, a monster. I don't know if Ryback's ready to deal with that monster, but that monster's going to be no other than the psychotic one, Syxx. As Darren Young comes to the ring, man, I just don't understand this Darren Young guy, man. He's just a little weird to me. I just can't figure him out. What's up with that hair? He's too Hollywood, too flashy. Darren Young, a superstar, a man made for the prime time, made for the high impact, here to make an impact tonight in ICW on Rage. The fans love him. Man, they certainly do. They love Darren Young. They say he's a hot shot. He's brash. They love everything about him. Darren Young, one of the rising stars, but that music means only one man, a complete lunatic, is coming to the ring. Sid Viscous. Sid Viscous gives me the creeps, man. You ever had that man look at you? Man, that man be staring at you. It's like he's staring through your soul, man. Sid Viscous.
Making his way to the ring.
A world champion, a bona fide nut, and one of the most physically imposing forces to ever step foot in the square circle is coming to the ring with his mind on Ryback and Darren Young. He's gonna show them whose world this actually is. Sid Viscous, a lunatic. If there ever was a lunatic like Sid Viscous, I don't think that's the type of person I would want to be coming at me towards the ring. Well, the thing you gotta remember is, man, these guys knew what they were getting into. They knew they were gonna fight Sid, and they knew Sid was a monster when they got in the ring, when they signed the contract. You signed that line in ICW, and that says it all. Sid. He is on fire and he means business. Tonight we're going to see Hollywood Hulk Hogan with Syxx on Jeff Jarrett, DDP. What do you think we're going to see in that match? Look at Sid, straight from the gate, 300 pounds flying at you, and Ryback seems to lead them to their own devices. Well, I think in that match tonight we're going to see none other than Hollywood Hogan and Syxx pull out every cheap shot they can and come out with the win. I just don't think DDP's thinking straight. He's taking his situations behind the scenes a little bit too much to heart. What a slam. What a slam indeed. Sid letting Ryback know he is the boss, he is the man, but Darren Young isn't scared. Darren Young evades. What a move by Young. I think Ryback and Young know that they're going to have to work together if they hope to beat this monster Sid. That's if they can beat this monster Sid. What a move by Young. Oh, Ryback goes for his own version of the same move. Ryback and Young sit on the outside. Ryback may be hoping to finish this one early, and the monster Sid with a clothesline that sent him back to wherever he came from. Man, look at Sid. He's got that long arm. Oh, what a, oh man. I mean, look at Sid's body. It's nothing but solid danger. Young saw that coming. Sid dodged out the way. Man, Sid whipping Young around the ring like a rag doll. Young with a counter, and Ryback knocks them both out of the game. Look like bowling pins. Ryback with a hard clothesline. You know, in any other match, you'd have to say Ryback was the biggest monster in the ring, but when you have a guy like Sid who's probably just about 20 screws loose, of sheer muscle and strength and lunacy, you have to say the biggest threat in the match is going to be Syxx. Man, I tell you one thing, the one person you don't want to be is Darren Young. But Darren Young has a lot of speed, a lot of agility. He better hope he can use it. He's going right at Sid. He's not scared, I'll tell him that much, but he should be. He definitely should be. Short arm clothesline sends Darren Young to the ground. Sid going for a suplex right on that lower back, that lower lumbar region. And Sid looks a little happy right now. Sid gets happy when he hurts people. That's what oh, Darren Young with a little bit of a counter. Ryback, Darren Young, they're going at each other and leaving Sid. And Sid just sits back and watches the pain. He loves to watch pain. He loves to cause pain. And now he gets to do both. Spear slam by Ryback. Ryback and Sid, these two beasts going at it. I think Ryback has the advantage in focus because Sid is just a dog on a chain. We got Double J doing double duty tonight. He had a match scheduled against John Layfield, and he agrees to be Diamond Dallas Page's partner. What do you think of that, Vanity? Well, they go back some years, and they decided that they both had a thing against the current incarnation of the band, led by Hollywood Hogan, so they decided to team up. I ain't that mad at them, to tell you the truth. I don't blame them. Ryback bringing it to Sid. Sid bringing it to Ryback. What a clothesline. Ryback doesn't know where he is, and look at Sid's reaction. Sid goes after Young. Sid has dismantled everyone in the ring. And look at him. He didn't go for a pin. He went to cause more pain. More pain is all he cares about. I think that might be it, but it kicked out. Ryback kicks out of Sid's punches. Sid with a rib breaker, back breaker combination. Ryback saw the big boot coming, and here comes Darren Young out of nowhere. Catches Sid from behind. Darren Young with a slam. That might be it. What's Sid gonna do? Sid going to the top? Why would he go to the top? Darren Young is your winner. Sid went to the top instead of trying to break up the cover. I think Sid just wanted to hurt them both a second too late. And Darren Young gets the win. Look at Darren Young's speed. Beat two big monsters with nothing but speed, but like you said, I think Sid was just focused on causing the most possible pain. We saw Sid go for a cover, but Ryback had none of it. Then this slam by Young. And you knew that Sid was awake, functioning, but his mind went to madness on hurting both of those guys. And the ambulance did come down on poor Ryback, but it was too late to stop the count, and there is your winner, Darren Young. He is a hot shot on the rise. He wants you to know it, and he just beat two of the baddest people in ICW to prove it. Darren Young, that's a champion. I guarantee you, give him time. He's going. Man, I have not been looking forward to this match simply because I can't stand one of the participants, John Layfield, John B. Layfield, JBL, whatever you want to call him, is everything that's wrong with this country right now. Rich, powerful men who look down on everybody else. Man, how can you say something like that about JBL? JBL is an American hero. You hear that song he's coming out to? Wait a minute. Is that Jeff Jarrett? It is. It's Jeff Jarrett. Oh my goodness. Jeff Jarrett didn't even want to wait for this match to get started. JBL doesn't even see him. Oh man. What a shot by Double J on John Layfield. And this is going to be nothing but a street fight Forget the formality of ring entering and all of that. It's down to who hates who the most and who's gonna hurt who the worst. Man, JBL, John Layfield is one of the toughest dudes to ever grace a wrestling ring. No doubt about it, Vanity. When you look at JBL, you think toughness, you think meanness, but the same can be said about Double J, Jeff Jarrett. This is going to be a fight. Nothing else to it. You know what else is going to be a fight tonight? Hogan and Syxx against Jeff Jarrett and DDP. I'm hoping Jarrett doesn't wear himself out in this match because he's still got another one to go. I guess that's why he wanted to get a cheap shot in. I guess Jarrett figured he wanted to get this one over with as quick as possible. What a suplex to snap to it from a man that size. Layfield hits the canvas hard. Jarrett going for a pile driver. Oh man, shook the ring. Double J's got to keep his composure. He got to keep himself from taking too much damage in this match. He's in the big main event later tonight. Double J trying to make short work of John Layfield, but there's not too many people in the industry who can say they made short work of John Layfield. A hard smack from Jarrett. Another one. A hard knife edge chop right across the chest. And Layfield's black and blue from that chop. We're live in Biloxi, Mississippi. 40,000 people strong to see ICW Rage as Double J heads to the top. And John Layfield saw him coming, and that right there could be the difference maker in this match. And Layfield with a strong backbreaker right across that lower lumbar section of the back. Jarrett able to kick out, but I tell you, it wasn't too much strength behind that kick. And you don't want to receive a Layfield lariat. You just don't. No more than you want to receive a Layfield DDT. Double J's in a bad way right now. Could you imagine a man the size of John Layfield with his knee on your neck? No, I can't, and I don't want to. Let's not forget, we're going to hear from the latest ICW acquisition, none other than CM Punk. Not to mention, we have a big match tonight between Scott Hall and Shad Gaspard. Look at JBL utilizing the entire count from the referee, doing as much damage outside the ring where everything's harder. Ain't too many things harder than JBL's knees though, except maybe that lariat. JBL trying to zap the strength right out of Jeff Jarrett and John Layfield. Vice grip. Head crushing vice grip. Counter from Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett trying to use his speed. That's the only thing Jeff Jarrett can do. He's outweighed. He may be out tough. That's tough with a T on both ends. And there goes a patent. Layfield DDT. Layfield catching his breath. Maybe sizing Jarrett up for one of those lariats, we all know. When Layfield clotheslines you, you stay clotheslined. Jarrett saw it coming. Man, did you see how fast Double J moved across that ring? Double J going for a neck breaker. JBL moves out the way, but JBL counters that looked like it was going to be a German suplex. And what a lariat by Jarrett. Man, Jarrett can throw some lariats, but he's got to use that speed. He cannot outstrength JBL. The fans love it. The fans have clearly chosen their favorite in this match, and it is not Mr. Layfield. JBL on the ground while Double J lets the crowd know he's feeling it. Man, if I was Double J, I'd just finish it off. You got to finish JBL off when you get the chance, because John Layfield don't stay down for long. Look at that. That knee right across the throat. You know, JBL likes to go to bars and prick fights, only because he knows he's going to win. This is a professional bar brawler, no doubt about it, pulling every little bit of life out of poor Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett avoids that clothesline, but JBL doing a little bit of countering of his own with a smack of his own. Plenty of fight in both these guys. Oh no, what a move. He might have dislocated his arm on that one, but it took a lot of strength and energy out of John Layfield. But Double J is on the ground and not moving. That's how you do it. John Layfield goes for the attack and stays on the attack. All the way, slam into the corner. And that did not go comfortably. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it for Double J. Maybe not. Nobody can dispute how tough Jarrett is. It looks like Double J went for that lariat again. He moved out the way from that lariat. I should say Layfield went for that lariat again. Double J on the top rope with an elbow drop, but that looked like he landed all kinds of wrong. Layfield was a kick out. Double J did not land good on that elbow, ladies and gentlemen. And that lower back has been taking punishment this entire match. If Double J was smart, man, he'd go for that stroke as soon as he could. What a right hand from Jarrett. Another one, he's going for the stroke, the stroke, the stroke, the stroke on Layfield in the center of the ring. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3, that's it. That's it, Double J, Jeff Jarrett. That sneak attack paid off, didn't it? That sneak attack paid off. Look at this punch. But I tell you, when he came down off of that elbow, he just didn't look like he landed right. You see his back was taking punishment the whole match. JBL picking him apart. Here he goes with that fall-away slam again on the back, and I don't care how the win-loss column says Jeff Jarrett's back is a loser right now. He's got a whole other match tonight. And Jarrett didn't give up, and he became the victor tonight. This elbow drop, look how he landed right on his back. When he went for the cover, I think maybe if his back wasn't hurt, he would have been able to sustain that cover. And we knew what was coming when we saw these punches. Couple of hard shots. Double J, Jeff Jarrett, we might see him in the winner's circle again tonight. Gonna go back and ice that back for the next half hour. Coming up, more. Check out the latest comics from Iconic Comics. The Adventures of Braun in his first and second chapters. And the Resurgence rises in the back alleys. Check it out on iconiccomics.tk. CM Punk is on the mic. He has been around the block, ladies and gentlemen. He's calling out some of the top names in this industry. Man, he's one of those guys who says it how he feels it, man. Whoa. Wow, what disrespect for Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. CM Punk has this crowd in the palm of his hands, letting everybody know he's going after the veterans. CM Punk has thrown down the gauntlet against Hollywood Hogan, the whole band, Ric Flair, all the veterans in this industry. Those were some inflammatory words from one CM Punk. Man, I'm still speechless. As Scott Hall, accompanied by Kevin Nash, make their way to the ring, we can expect that they'll have something to say about what CM Punk said. But Hall's going to have his hands full tonight with Shad Gaspard, Brooklyn's finest Shad Gaspard. I wouldn't feel that they'll fare too well with Kevin Nash ringside. Man, I just cannot believe what Punk said. He just insulted half the roster. He has no respect for the champ, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, no respect for Ric Flair, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, other people in this industry. I mean, he's just an inflammatory guy. No doubt CM Punk has a lot to say about a lot of things, and he has definitely made some enemies when he put this company and the industry on notice tonight. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, perhaps the most dangerous duo wrestling's ever seen. Part of the band, Hulk Hogan, Syxx, that no good Buff Bagwell. Is Shad Gaspard ready for what he's about to contend with? I don't know. I hope so. And this crowd also wants to know where Brooklyn's at. I don't know if Brooklyn's in the building, but I know Brooklyn's in the soul of one Shad Gaspard.
Weighing in at 6'7",
a big man in his own right, solid muscle, great athlete. And with that swagger, he says only Brooklyn can bring out in you. And the crowd loves him. This man one day may be a champion. Right now, these guys have their hearts and their minds focused on those titles, those tag team titles. Can they get them? They want them as soon as possible. And if you look at Shad Gaspard, it looks like he was carved out of marble. Shad Gaspard, definitely not a slouch when it comes to the strength that's going to be needed to take on one Scott Hall. Scott Hall might not be taking him serious with a backdrop right across the neck of Shad Gaspard. But Shad Gaspard delivers some blows, and Scott Hall some right hands, and Shad Gaspard doesn't know where he is. I mean, that looked like a boxing match for a minute. Scott Hall mocking as only Scott Hall can. That's why I don't like these guys. Hall, Nash, Hogan, man, they just don't take no one seriously. They think the rules are a joke. Why can't they be like John Layfield? Thank goodness they're not like John Layfield. Or maybe they are, who knows? And Shad Gaspard with a backdrop that sends Hall flying. I think Hall's gonna have to learn quick. He needs to take this guy seriously. Gaspard, a great backbreaker, textbook. Hall didn't take him seriously. I bet he's taking him seriously now. Hall powers out. Man, how long you think it's going to take for Kevin Nash to get involved in this match? Man, let me tell you something. It won't take long. If Kevin Nash is ringside, Kevin Nash is getting involved. I guarantee you. Kevin Nash not known for fairness. Neither is Hall or the rest of the band members. Hall with a lariat on Gaspard. Hall going after those ribs and that back. Maybe signaling something to Nash. JTG out here, but is JTG able to contend with Kevin Nash on the outside? We don't know. I doubt it. Gaspard with a heck of a shot. Man, he beat the hell out of him with that punch. Gaspard keeping Hall in the corner. I think Hall now realizes he's in there with someone for real. Look at the eyes of Kevin Nash, man. He doesn't taking his eyes off Gaspard. 1, 2. He's not going to beat somebody like Scott Hall that quick. Scott Hall doesn't stay down until you make him stay down. Scott Hall with a backbreaker that probably took some ribs and spine with it. Scott Hall going for a chokeslam. Gaspard saw it coming and counters it, goes after the midsection with a maneuver, and here comes Nash. We knew it was coming. I told you Kevin Nash was going to get involved. Kevin Nash with a distraction, and Gaspard head first meets the canvas. And no good Kevin Nash. Gaspard and Hall brings him to the inside. Gaspard with a cover. The thing we got to realize is you're never fighting one member of the band. You're always fighting at least 2, probably 5. Who knows where Hogan and Syxx Pac and the rest of these guys are at? Who knows? We've been hearing that the band is in recruitment mode. We don't know if it's true or not, but I'm willing to bet it is. Good counter by Gaspard. Big shot. Big shot with a gut buster. That might be enough right there. Taking all the wind out of Hall. Barely got a 1 count. Man, tonight's main event is gonna be crazy, Vanity. Hollywood Hogan and DDP is a volatile situation. I can't wait to see them go at it at Ballistic. Hollywood Hogan and DDP, the #1 contender for the title. And you gotta believe that that match inside that steel cage is going to be brutal. There you have Hall. There you have Gaspard. Neither one of these guys giving an inch. Hall catches Gaspard. Man, look at Scott Hall. Just cocky as can be. Oh, what a cheap shot. Scott Hall known for cheap shots. Not going to stop now. Tries to the leg drop, misses it. Besides, it's easier to stomp than hurt his back again. You notice how JTG hasn't gotten involved? Yeah, I noticed that, man. JTG is down there just to make sure Nash doesn't get involved past a certain point. JTG is not ready to do the dirty things. Oh no, what a choke slam coming. What a choke, oh man. Choke slammed him through the ring. And that's probably it right there. But Gaspard kicks out. Man, he kicked out of that choke slam, man. I thought that was the end of it. Gaspard coming to his knees as Scott Hall signaling that might be the end of things. He's looking for that edge, that Hall edge. Gaspard knows it. Gaspard with a great textbook fisherman suplex, Northern Light suplex combination. Gaspard drops an elbow, and Hall looks a little dazed on the ground, looking up at them lights, man. And there goes Nash getting involved again. Kevin Nash has not stopped interfering in this match. Gaspard with the STO. He arguing with Nash, and look at Hall sneaking up behind him. He doesn't even see it. Hall going right for those knees. Oh, man. Man, I heard his knee pop from up here, even over this crowd. Hall sends Gaspard to the outside. Gaspard is showing me something. He's showing me how tough he is. Hall is shot in this crowd, and there he goes. Gaspard catches Hall. Man, you can't be showboating Brandeis around here. These are all pros. That's all Hall knows how to do, be cocky and rub your face in it. And now he doesn't even know where he is. But he landed that one right across Gaspard's jaw. Good gracious. JTG helping him up. JTG just there helping him recover. That's not what Nash is doing. Nash is interfering. JTG helped Gaspard get back on his leg, but then, oh man, Scott Hall helped him get right back down to the floor, and Scott Hall said, that's it, I've had enough, it's time for the edge. Scott Hall with the edge, that's it. We all know what's coming, and this is a long drop for a tall man. Oh man, look at this again, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this amazing height. And that's the end. Kevin Nash knows it too. Wait a minute, Gaspard kicks out. And Hall is furious. He can't believe it. He can't believe it. Gaspard kicked out of the edge. Gaspard going for a submission. The half crab, that Brooklyn crab, he said. Gaspard made Hall tap out. Oh my God. Gaspard made Hall tap out. Man, I am devastated. This match totally meant the underdog came in and showed what he was capable of. I thought that choke slam sealed the deal. And Gaspard still kicked out. Hall went for that cover, and he was a little shocked when Gaspard kicked out of that Big Shad. Big Shad said, not today. Gaspard with a STO. Hall thought that it was over after that edge. Gaspard said, not today, not in Brooklyn. We don't lay down. Look at this kick out. Look at the face of Hall. Hall was in shock. Big Shad is your winner. JTG is his partner. And Hall and Nash, they will want revenge, and next time the belts may be on the line. Brooklyn's finest. We'll be back with the main event.
When two warriors meet, it's never pretty. Hollywood Hogan and DDP hate each other. And now temperatures are rising at an all-time high.
Big man. If I gotta kick your rear end and jump through hoops to get my belt back.
Now, Diamond Dallas Page and the immortal Hollywood Hulk Hogan will go ballistic. ICW Ballistic, live on pay-per-view.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event, and we all know we've been talking about this match all night, and we all know what that music means. It sure means the band coming to the ring, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the world champion, the belt around his waist, the disputed world champion. Don't forget disputed.
Making their way to the ring.
There's a lot of turmoil about whether that belt really belongs on his waist, but it's in his possession right now. He's the unofficial champion of this company. And Syxx is in tow, ready to do all kind of hench work, because he ain't nothing but a henchman. A good henchman and a good assassin. Syxx, Sean Waltman, is a dangerous man in this business. Part of the most dangerous, notorious group, no matter what company they're in, no matter who they work for themselves. Man, Hogan really thinks he's the champ with that belt on, don't he? But we'll see what DDP got to say about that ballistic. Ballistic, the big pay-per-view coming up. Hogan, Page, it's going to be an onslaught, and you're going to sample it right now when Page teams up with a somewhat damaged Double J, who was in action earlier tonight. But he's ready to put up a fight besides DDP, and we hope that Hogan and Syxx don't take advantage of his little injury in his back. Man, that's of course what they're going to do. They take advantage of everything they can take advantage of. There he goes, Double J. He said don't piss him off, and he looks a little pissed.
Making his way to the ring, Double J.
Double J defeating JBL tonight. John Layfield. Will he have 2 victories in one night? I don't know. Jumping off the ring. The highest turnbuckle there is earlier. Rattled his back. You better believe Hogan was watching that. Syxx was watching that. They're going to zero in on that back. And here he comes. The crowd has gone crazy. There he is. There he is. Feel the bangs.
Making his way to the ring from Port Pleasant, New Jersey, weighing in at 6'5".
Diamond Dallas plays the hardest working man in this building, in this business. That man said he believes in himself, and all you have to do is believe in yourself too. The kind of man people think should be the champion, but what can he really do against Hogan? Hogan is a force unto himself, and with the band behind him, there's not too much you can do. You're right about that. Dallas Page. And we are getting it on live. Right here on Rage in the main event. Get Enraged with ICW. The iconic championship wrestling that you want to see. And now we have 4 of the best going at it. Hogan and Page waste no time. Hogan goes after Jarrett's back. Page goes after Syxx. But we know what we want to see, and there goes Hogan. DDP stomping Syxx into the ring. Man, at this point, Syxx is gonna have to avoid that diamond cutter because it can come out of nowhere. Hogan going right after the weakest of the opponents. That's what Hogan does. Knowing that Double J has already been damaged, Hogan's going to take his attack straight to Double J. Look at Syxx. Syxx is trying to outspeed DDP. That's the best chance he got. He can't beat him straight up. He's going to have to outspeed him. Syxx using those kicks. Put more black eyes in this industry than an anchor going wild. Whatever the hell an anchor is. Syxx with a hurricane runner. People forget how athletic Syxx is, and Double J in for the save. Listen, I didn't even notice how quick Syxx flipped his body over with those legs, man. I didn't notice it, man. He just looked like a blur. Double J with a clothesline on Syxx, and Hogan and Page at it. Hogan and Page, and what a maneuver by Page on the outside, going right at Hogan. They just do not like each other. DDP slamming Hogan's head on the Spanish announce table. Hogan with a counter back, and Hogan with a clothesline on Page. Syxx going after Double J's back like we knew he would. Hogan, Page. Hogan goes after Page when Page goes in for the save, and what a shot by Page. Hogan and Page just hate each other. Man, it's personal between them. It's personal at this point, man. They just can't stand each other. And what a shot by DDP. And X-Pac goes for the Bronco Buster on Jeff Jarrett. You know that's riddling that spine. DDP with the save. Jarrett shouldn't be out there. Jeff Jarrett's back has to be inflamed right now. 2 matches in one night is hard enough in any business, but here on ICW Rage, here against Hollywood Hulk Hogan and Syxx. Oh, what a maneuver by Syxx. And Page's back might be out of the game. Page kicks out, and Hollywood is going on the rampage, taking Jarrett down with a suplex. It looks, oh, what a vertical suplex by Hollywood. But here, on the other side of the page, is Dallas Page, putting Syxx right where he needs to be, and now Hogan does the damage. DDP going for the cutter, but Hogan moves out of the way. And Hogan with a DDT right on DDP. You can't make these acronyms up. And there is Syxx and Jarrett. And now Jarrett has the unfortunate pleasure of being at the will of two members of the band. But now DDP's back in for a save. Jarrett, with some maneuverability by Jarrett. Did you see how he moved, man? He looked like one of them nooches. Oh, Jarrett's back. Man, he's in considerable pain, man. Look at him. He's struggling just to stand up. That back has to be on fire. And the band wins. Syxx covers DDP, and Jarrett's back gave out on him. I don't know if Jarrett will be able to stand next week. But this match did not come down to Hogan and DDP. It came down to Syxx getting a win on DDP. And you know Hogan's loving every minute of it. We'll see you next week on Brawl, ladies and gentlemen. We hear there's going to be a crazy match in Brawl to decide who is going to be the North American champion. We don't know who it's going to be after that match, because Mark Henry is going to put the belt on the line, and you better believe Hogan and DDP will have something to say. I'm Rock Big Bad. I'm Sean